Welcome to this tapping meditation video on grieving the loss of the life you thought you would have. There are so many changes happening rapidly in our country and in the world that some people are experiencing different emotions, having strange thoughts. And what I'd like to share is oftentimes when we think about the grieving process, we associate that with the loss of a person or a beloved pet. But we can also sometimes grieve for situations, grieve the loss of a job, the loss of a relationship, and also grieve for what we thought could have been, the life we could have lived. I'm going to ask you to follow along in this tapping meditation as we move through the different stages of grief and tap on those. I'm going to ask you to think about what could have been, the life you thought you would have, that now feels like it's just not going to happen for you. The realization that it's not going to happen. I'm going to ask you to check in with how you are feeling, the emotions that are present, the thoughts that are present. We're going to use a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is a neutral feeling, but 10 is the most excruciating, the most agitating, the angriest. That's going to be 10. Check in with yourself and give a number rating to whatever you're experiencing at this moment. With these tapping meditations, we're going to start off with the karate chop point for the setup statement. And as we progress through the rounds, I'm going to ask you to tap on whichever acupressure points feel the best for you. Many of us who are used to tapping sometimes have the place on our body which provides us with the most release, the place where we can really feel the energy moving. We're going to tap through wherever you feel is appropriate. We're going to begin on the karate chop point. Even though I now see that the life I thought I'd have can't be, and I'm angry about it, I still love and accept myself and how I feel. Even though the life I thought I'd have just went up in smoke, and it can't be, it won't be, I still love and accept myself and how I feel. Even though the life I thought I'd have now feels just like a dream or a disappointment, I still love and accept myself and how I feel. Now we're going to begin moving through the tapping points, starting with denial. I can't believe this. What is happening? All of the planning, all of my hopes, all of my dream, this can't be. I don't accept this. This is not real. I don't accept this. A part of me feels like I'm just in shock. What's happened? What is happening? My plans, my hopes. I don't believe this. This is not real. I don't believe this is happening. Anger. I am pissed about this. I can't believe all of my planning has turned into dust. What about the life I wanted to create for myself? What about all of that schooling, all of that training, all of the money spent? This is not the life I thought I'd have. Maybe I have a home that's been lost, a job that's been lost, relationships that's been lost, having to move. So many things are going on, and I just feel so angry about it. I'm angry because I've lost something that I believe I deserved, something that I've been planning. I don't like this new version of life. I don't like this. And I'm angry. I don't like this. This is not fair. Why me? Why not the next guy? This is not fair. Please stop tapping. Take a deep breath in and exhale. And I'm going to ask you to check back in and reassess how you're feeling. Compare the number on that same 1 to 10 scale with how you started out. If you feel like you need more time for the processing, I encourage you to stop the recording and continue to tap. Maybe there was a jolt, a shock, that feeling of disbelief. Maybe you're more angry than you even realize, and the number has gone up. Give yourself the gift of time and space to continue to tap on either of those issues. We're going to move into the second round of tapping. And again, you are being asked to simply tap through the acupressure points. Maybe this can be changed. Can you hear me, God? What can I do to make this so? This just can't be. My life cannot be turning out like this. This can't be real life. What if I prayed more? Maybe if I pray hard enough, things will get turned around. Miracles happen, don't they? What do I need to give up in order to get this thing that I want so much? If I were to fast, if I try fasting, will that be pleasing to God? Can we make that deal? Something has to change. Something has to change. I'll be a better person. Maybe if I'm a better person, I can get what I really want. There has to be a way for me to get what I want. And now realizing that there are no bargains to be made, the feeling of sadness and despair may creep in. I'm realizing that this is really happening. The life I thought I'd have is not going to be. And I just feel sad. I feel tired. I feel unmotivated. I'm just down. There's nothing to be done. There's nothing to be done. This is hopeless. I just give up. The life I thought I'd have was an illusion. I'm here now. This is not what I hoped for. This is not what I planned. And I'm sick over it. The sadness, the despair. There's nothing to be done. This is hopeless. Please stop tapping, and I'm asking you to take a nice deep breath. Inhale, hold it, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Now, with feelings of sadness and despair, depression, please understand that we all have the potential to become depressed, to feel sad. Sometimes it may be a situational depression where we can see the end of the tunnel. There are other times when that situational depression turns into something deeper. It goes on for longer than it really should, and that's when it's time to ask for help. We're going to move on to acceptance. And begin tapping. I'm starting to realize that this is just how life goes. I have to come to terms with this reality. I have to accept that this is my life now. Sure, there are some things that I wanted to experience, wanted to have, wanted to do. That was in another plan. I can regroup and make new plans. I'm accepting that this is the way things are. I'm accepting that there are things I can't change. I am accepting that this is just a way of life now. I am accepting that I can make new decisions. I can find peace in this acceptance. I don't have to fight against it anymore. I can find peace. I can regroup and make new plans. I accept the situation. I accept this situation. I accept that what I thought I'd have won't be. I accept. Please stop tapping, and I'm going to ask you to reassess how it is that you're feeling now. Get that number and compare it to where you began. With this kind of tapping on this subject matter, you may feel that the emotions, the feelings have intensified, which is natural. You're allowing yourself to open up to those sometimes very uncomfortable feelings so that they can move and pass through. In the description box, you will find some resources for if you really are having a struggle with your emotions, a true struggle with the kinds of thoughts that you are having. You will find some resources for professional help. Until next time.